Do your ears hurt when you are in a plane? Do your ears hurt when the flight is descending or ascending? Do you know why your ears hurt so bad that sometimes you don't know what to do? Sometimes you actually feel like your ears are about to pop or damage. It's all because of the differences in the cabin pressure and the pressure in your ears. Differences in pressures cause problems. Difficulties in adjusting to the current pressure of your environment will cause your ears to hurt. You may have some underlying ear problem, or you may not. It could just be your makeup, your natural makeup. But I have a few things to share with you to equalize that balance easily so you don't hurt no more. When the plane is climbing up, pressure in the air is lesser than pressure on the ground. So your ears begin to hurt because it cannot quickly adjust to the low pressure that the plane is heading towards. Similarly, when the plane is descending, the pressure on the ground is higher than the pressure in the cabin. And if your ears cannot adjust quickly to the difference in the pressure, the air pressure is going to hurt. There are more air molecules on land than there are in air. So that creates a pressure difference as the plane ascends or descends. It's up to your body to adjust accordingly so you don't feel the pain. In case you do feel pain when you are in an aircraft and it's ascending or descending, there are 3 things you can do if you're an adult. If you have a child, an infant who is crying, there is one thing you can do. You can give the child something to suck on, whether it's a pacifier, whether it's your breast, whether it's a feeding bottle. Give it to the child to suck, to help them. As the child sucks, the eardrum opens, the eustachian tube opens for the pressure to equalize naturally, so the pain is reduced or there is no pain at all. If you're an adult, there are 3 things you can do. If you have gum, put it in your mouth and start chewing aggressively. Start chewing like you're mad because you're trying to get the eustachian tube to open. The middle ear is connected to a tube called eustachian tube. That tube is where the pressure sits and equalizes to ease the pain for you. And as you chew, that tube opens up naturally for the air to equalize. Also, you can yawn. You yawn loudly. Open your jaw and yawn. When you yawn, like that tube opens. You see your mandible opens up and the eustachian tube opens up to equalize the pressure for you. And the third is to pinch your nose, close your mouth with air filled up in your cheeks. Fill your cheeks up with air like this. Okay? Pinch your nose and then force the bear down and force the air out. So you can do like, you fill up your cheeks with air, you pinch your nose, you bear down and force the air out of your mouth. As you force the air out with your nose pinched, the eustachian tube opens up and the pressure equalizes for you so you don't feel the pain anymore. Because some people, their eardrum may even get ruptured if that pressure is so dysregulated. If the pressure is so high in here compared to where you are, your environment, it could actually rupture and cause you some damage. Okay, so suffer no more. Do these 3 things I elaborated on: the yawning, the chewing, or the swallowing. You could also swallow hard as you chew. You chew, swallow. And the bearing down, popping air in your cheeks, pinching your nose, bearing down and blowing the air out, forcing to blow it out. It will help open your eustachian tube so the differences in pressure could easily resolve. And for a kid, you breastfeed, you give them the feeding bottle, or if they can chew gum, give them gum to chew to also help them, and let them bear down as they do it to help with the pressure difference. So suffer no more. I hope you do these 3 things if you're an adult, or this one thing by chewing or sucking or something to open up your eustachian tube so you don't feel the pain no more as the plane descends or ascends, because there's gonna be pressure difference as the plane moves from land to the atmosphere and vice versa. Thank you for watching. I hope it's helpful next time you fly and you don't suffer any ear pain. Thank you. Have a